welcome back to Crafting a Country Life. I have something here that I'm going to be sharing on my YouTube channel, and I want to post this to Saturday Morning Makes as well, which is a really fun craft collaboration hosted by Jillian Norwood. And you can post your projects using the hashtag SatMornMakes and upload your craft projects. And of course on Saturday mornings I like to allow myself a little bit of time to craft when I can, but you can upload whenever you want. It doesn't have to be on Saturday. And of course everybody jumps on and visits and gets a chance to see everybody else's projects, so it's really been a fun collaboration. Anyway, what I worked on early this morning was a tiny little sketchbook or journal or notepad, whatever you'd like to call it. And I used, for the first time, my mini Cinch machine. And this is the little art journal that I came up with here. So you can see it has the wire binding, and this is the little cover, and I matted the inside of it. I cut the pages, and then I also added a back cover as well. And I'm thinking to myself, you could certainly embellish this a lot further if you wanted to. Maybe put pockets on the inside, maybe interleave the plain pages with some decorative pages or index tabs, or really whatever you'd like. The sky is the limit. But I just wanted to make a tiny one to try the machine out, and there is a story behind this this machine. I'm just going to hold it up. I'm sure many of you have seen these or know about them or have one yourself. It's called the Mini Cinch. And I was in Joann's about 5 years ago, not even looking for one of these, and I happened to pass by a clearance rack, and they had these mini cinches on clearance for an incredible price. I think I paid around maybe $20 for this, give or take. And I said, oh, you know what, that's one of those things, I'm going to put it in my stash, and someday when I have time, I'm going to get it out and play with it. Well, 5 years later, here we are. I just unboxed it this morning because I had watched a couple of videos online about, how to use these and so on. So I said, I'm going to dig my cinch out. So I did. And this is my very first sample project that I made with my cinch. And I could not believe how easy it was to use this machine. For those of you who have them, you probably know. You just use the back area here, and you put your pages in and press the handle to punch the holes in your pages and in your cover as well. So I assembled the cover and cut the pages up, and then I just went and I did them in sections, 3 or 4, 5 pages at a time, punched them, went ahead and punched the covers, and then what you do is you put the wire, and here's a box of the wires that you can pick up. So I, at the time, had also picked up these. I got these on clearance for next to nothing. I don't even remember what I paid, but I remember it wasn't much. And then you just put the wire onto the side of the machine, okay? And then after you get this on here, you just load your pages. So the order of go is you put the pages on first, you hook them onto the hooks, and then you put your front cover on next. Whoops, getting in frame here. And then you load your back cover on last, facing the front cover, okay? And this is the direction that you're going to actually be crimping this. So after you load your pages and covers, you remove it from the machine. Okay, and then I went ahead and at this point I clipped off the wire where I needed, I needed to be. And then you take your assembly and you put it in the back of the machine here. Just pop it all in there. Make sure it's touching the back of the holder. And then again, you just press down the machine while you're holding everything together. Press it, and it will crimp your binding together like this. And then you just, take your wire cutters and just, turn in that little extra wire at the end. You just turn it in so it's not poking out. And then close up your little book, and there you go. And then I went ahead and, I added stickers and so on onto the front. And what a fun little project. It was just so satisfying to make this. And now, of course, I have all these other ideas. I'm thinking I could make them in different sizes. I could, have some for Christmas time or Halloween time, fall, all the different seasons, use them for gifts, just keep them in my studio for when I want to jot down a note, or, if I want to keep my shopping lists in here, I'll do that. So really fun. And just to let you know, I actually ended up using these 3x5 index cards from Walmart. I'd had these in my stash, and I thought, well, this is a nice weight. It's not too heavy. They're very thin index cards, and they're suitable for the pages. So that's what I used. You could certainly use really anything you wanted for the pages, thinner or thicker. If you wanted cardstock pages, you could put them in. Or if you wanted, thinner copy paper, you could use that. All types of paper will fit into the Cinch machine quite easily. So that's the nice versatile part of it too. And I like this machine because it doesn't take up a lot of space. It's small. I know they have a regular size one for doing larger journals and sketchbooks and such, but this is perfect. And you can make your bindings as long as you want. The only thing you need to do is, when you're crimping here, you would do it in sections. Like if my sketchbook were taller, I would do the first section first, and then I would realign over here to do the next section until I had the whole length of it cinched up together. So yeah, so I'm really pleased with that purchase. And I'm thinking too, I can use the Dollar Tree index cards, which are very inexpensive. I could even use those for pages. So yeah, so this was a real fun project. I hope you enjoyed watching, and we'll talk to you again soon. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye for now.